All right, hello and welcome to everybody. Welcome to your virtual college fair. Matthew is my name and I will be your host for the time we have together as we listen to some wonderful colleges. I'm going to go over just a couple of notes before we start, but then we'll jump right in. The first thing being that if you have any questions to ask during this time, the Q&A is turned on. This is not something you have to wait until the end. When a question comes up, please do ask it. My only ask is that if you have a question for one certain school, to type what school that is, versus if you have something to ask for the whole group, to type this is a question for the whole group so we can save it as such. Do know too, your camera and microphones are turned off, so your only job right now is to sit back, take your notes, and listen to all these wonderful schools have to say. This is session 1 of 3 of this fair, so if you have not signed up for session 2 and 3, there's plenty more, so please do make a whole night out of this. Just so you know as well, we will film this, and the same link that you use to sign up for this, you will find this once again in about a week's time. So you can go back, you can take more notes, you can hear from one school as much as you may need. So just to show you where we are at, we are in session D1 right now. Like I said, there's a whole bunch you can hear from during this fair, but we are right here in the top left. And these are the schools you will hear from during our time. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of the way and welcome our first school, the University of Florida.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Alexander Murphy, and I am an admissions officer at the University of Florida. I typically represent Palm Beach County down in South Florida, but I feel so lucky and happy to be in Georgia with you all virtually today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started to talk about the University of Florida. So we are ranked the number 6 public institution in the US according to US News and World Report. This is a ranking that we have been working on for quite some time, and we do have an initiative to even strive for 5. So we're constantly pushing our students, constantly pushing our staff and faculty to continue to be greater and go Gator. We do have around 55,000 students on our campus, 37 to 38,000 of which are undergraduate students, and the remaining 17 or 18,000 or so are graduate and or professional students. We do have all 5 professional schools, the College of Medicine, Vet Medicine, Dentistry, Pharmacy, and Law, all located directly on our campus. We do have students come from every county in the state of Florida, every state across the United States, and over 130 countries across the world. So when we say the Gator Nation is everywhere, we truly mean that it is everywhere. So a lot of you may be wondering, well, where is the University of Florida? We are located in Gainesville, Florida. If you don't know where that is, you have a handy dandy orange Florida map in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. So we are located in north central Florida, about 2 hours north of Tampa and Orlando, and about an hour and a half south of Jacksonville. If you're driving a little bit too fast down the interstate, you may miss the exit because a lot of what is surrounding the University of Florida are a lot of Florida's natural state parks, preserves, prairies, as well as a lot of Florida's natural springs and aquifers. So you may get lost in all the greenery and shrubbery that is immediately surrounding the university. Now pictured here is downtown Gainesville. This is the Hippodrome Theater, where a lot of performing arts companies travel to the Hippodrome Theater to present whatever work they may be working on. And then immediately surrounding the area are a lot of local restaurants, coffee shops, and other shops for students and residents to explore. So Gainesville definitely gives very small town energy, but I definitely say we are on the come up to becoming a medium-sized city because we have recently gotten a cheesecake. And I feel that if you have a cheesecake factory in your city, you live in a pretty big city. Okay, so a lot of you may be wondering why UF? What makes the University of Florida so great? So I'll first talk about affordability. So about 85% of our students do receive some type of financial aid, and around 2/3 of our undergraduate students graduate completely debt-free. We offer out-of-state merit-based scholarships as well as in-state merit-based scholarships that are available to all students who apply. There's just kind of a selective process. Now, also credibility. With the name the University of Florida, we didn't get where we were just by saying, hey, we're UF located in Gainesville. A lot of our faculty and staff are on the forefront of teaching, education, research, and scholarship, and they encourage our students to do so as well. So when we're talking about the University of Florida, you have many opportunities for academic excellence as well as academic flexibility. Academic excellence in that you have one of 120 undergraduate majors to select from, one of 200 undergraduate minors to participate in, as well as any one of our 200 graduate programs. You can double major, triple major, double minor, triple minor, even get a dual degree, a combined degree where you receive both a bachelor's and master's degree within 5 years. Now, we also are a top tier Research One institution. We do receive over $940 million annually for all of our staff, students, and faculty to conduct research in some way, shape, or form. All faculty are required to participate in research. However, research is encouraged for all of our undergraduate students to participate in many ways as well. So I'll talk a little bit about student life. As you can see, we have well over 1,000 student clubs and organizations. We have 4 Greek councils on campus. We have several dance teams. We have a Fallen Gators skydiving team. We have a hammock club, a club to help you find a club. If anybody's familiar with Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series, we do have a Quidditch team on campus as well. So there are many opportunities for you to get involved. Our student government has a little over a $21 million budget for all of our students to participate in an activity in some way, shape, or form. If we don't have something for you at UF, you have the ability to create that with a small cohort. Now, in addition to that, we have great support and resource services for all students on our campus. We have our Multicultural and Diversity Affairs Office, which both celebrates and empowers our diverse communities on campus. We have our Disability Resource Center, which ensures that campus is 100% accessible for all students, regardless of accommodations. We have our You Matter, We Care initiative, which supports the holistic well-being of all students, staff, and faculty on campus. And we also have our First Generation Student Success Office, which assists first-generation students and families in that transitional year in college. Our First Generation Student Success Office also works with several of our first-generation student scholars. So that ends my portion of the presentation. If you would like to continue to connect with us, you can find us on all social media platforms, including TikTok. The UF admissions team is also on TikTok. Thank you so much for your evening. Have a great day and go Gators.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Your rhyming skills are top tier, 100%. So awesome. With that being said, the next school you will hear from is North Carolina State University.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here today. I know that you all are in the midst of your college search, so I definitely appreciate y'all registering for this session to hear from some pretty awesome institutions today. Hi, y'all. My name is Jacqueline Lopez. I'm an admissions counselor with NC State University or North Carolina State University. I want to tell you a little bit about our university today, so that way you can learn a little bit more about us just to help you all with your college search. So just to provide you with some very kind of basic information about who we are. We are a public 4-year university located in Raleigh, North Carolina. So just east of y'all. This is the capital of North Carolina, which really brings a lot of different benefits and opportunities to students to really help with that personal, social, academic, and professional success, because we definitely want students to think about what comes after graduation. And so being in Raleigh in this location provides students with a lot of opportunities to obtain internships, co-ops, with the help of our research triangle that we are located right in the middle of. We are the largest 4-year university in North Carolina. We have 36,000-ish students in total. 24,000 of those students are undergrads, so students pursuing their their bachelor's degree. The other students are our professional level students obtaining their master's, PhD, any professional level degree. But we also have some students who are pursuing their 2-year associate's degree through our agricultural institute. So this is something really neat for you all to consider if this is an area that you are interested in, but just know that you will have a very large community here at NC State. We are a Tier 1 research institution. We do provide research opportunities through classes, through each academic major and program. All of our faculty are involved in doing research in their field of expertise. But what that also means is that you, as a first-year student even, can get involved in your own research, or whether it's with your professors, on your own, etc., whatever that may look like for you, your interests, and your academic field. We do have over 100 different majors and minors for you to choose from. I'll talk about why this is important in just a little bit, because I do want to spend some time talking about those academic choices, especially as they pertain to submitting your application. So stay tuned for that. We do have over 700 student organizations. Y'all, I really, really believe that one of the best ways to find your community and find your home on campus is just getting involved and getting to know different people and really exploring your interests, your passions, whether it's academically, through service, through the arts, sports, fraternity and sorority life, you name it, we got it. And we want you to find what is best for you and best for your time here to enjoy your college experience. So again, we do have over 700 of those student orgs. And if you want to take your endeavors outside of the city of Raleigh, we actually have over 230 study abroad programs for you to choose and pursue and consider. They range from where you want to go in the world to what your major is, how long you want to be gone, etc. And one thing that I want to mention right now is as it pertains to cost and funding your education, we are in the top 10 nationally, best value public universities. So what this means is that you get the best bang for your buck for the tuition that you are investing in your education, in the opportunities that you are provided. So you'll definitely get a lot out of your student experience here at NC State. And I did mention that I want to spend a little bit of time talking about those majors. We want students to really think about what they want to do. And we do have over 100 different programs for you to choose from. Just right here, you can see our most popular ones at our university. We're really known for STEM programs, so science, technology, engineering, and math, but we have every major academic discipline. On your application, you will be asked to apply directly into your program by choosing a first and a second choice major. If you're not really sure about what it is that you want to do, that's okay. You are not alone. And that's where our exploratory studies program comes in, where you'll really get to spend a whole year exploring different academic programs that we have to offer. Now, y'all, we have 2 application deadlines, especially if you're a junior out there and just kind of thinking about preparing to apply to college. What I really recommend is our early action deadline, which falls on November 1st of your senior year, because this will provide you with additional consideration and primary or priority consideration for scholarships at NC State, housing options, and you'll just get to know earlier about your decision. You'll get to know in January. But we also have a regular decision deadline in which you will know about your admissions decision on March 30th. And if you're admitted, you do have until May 1st to confirm your enrollment with us. And just briefly talking about what makes a complete application for us. We are on the Common App as well as the Coalition application. We don't have a preference as to which application you would like to use, as long as you submit that by one of our deadlines. We do ask for an $85 application fee or a fee waiver. So we encourage you to speak with your high school counselor to see if this is something that you were able to submit with your application to waive your application fee. We do ask for your high school transcript just so that we can see your grades and the classes that you're taking, and this can be sent by your high school counselor. So as of now, we are requiring test scores, so either ACT or SAT. Since that decision is actually made by the state of North Carolina, we're still waiting for them to finalize a decision as to whether or not will be test optional for fall 2022 applicants. So stay tuned for that. But that is it. That is all of the information that we will need for your application. We don't require letters of recommendation. But that is it, y'all. If you are interested in learning more about NC State and just what we have to offer, I encourage you all to go to our website or contact us directly. We're happy to talk about you or talk to you about who we are and how you can be a future part of the Wolf Pack. So thank you all so much.
And thank you. Echoing your very first note and saying thank you to all who are here. We know this college search time looks different than many past years, and it's still a joy to have you all here. The next school you will hear from tonight, Brewton-Parker College.
All right, so hello everyone. It's great to be able to talk with you all. My name is Cherry Young. I'm an admissions counselor for Brewton-Parker College. I'm really thankful to be here, and just being here has been a great experience for me. And so Brewton-Parker, I know probably a lot of people have not heard about Brewton-Parker, but we are a small Christian college in South Georgia in the Mount Vernon, Ailey area. So although we're small, we're near some places, Atlanta, Savannah, Statesboro. So those are some places that you can visit, and even Macon and Dublin. So yeah, it's great to be able to talk with you all. And I thought a great segue would be to hear from some of our students. So let's do that. All right, so now that we've heard a bit about our students, let's talk about more about Brewton-Parker. So here we have 200 plus acres on campus. Currently on campus, we are small. We have 500 plus residential students, as students living on campus. And a fun fact, of all of our students living on campus, over 90% are athletes. So we have a big athletic population here, but we also have students who aren't athletes, but it's just a big part of our culture. And generally, our student to professor ratio is 15:1. So you would get a small personalized class size, and our professors here are really involved with the students. So if you need help, you can easily go to professor, build a relationship, and get the help that you need. Degree programs. So we have 20 plus degree programs. Some of those include biology, Christian studies, general studies, middle grades education, and we're currently working on our nursing program. So that's something that we're really excited about, and we're looking to get that approved soon. Scholarship opportunities. I know financial aid is like a big concern for students and families, specifically with COVID. And a good thing about Brewton-Parker is that we offer many different financial opportunities, which comes in academic scholarships, athletic scholarships, Christian studies scholarships, music scholarships, and we have a loan replacement program, and that's through LRAP, which is available for certain students, Christian studies students, and among other students. And it's just a great opportunity for you to get some of that money back that you're putting into school. Dorm life. We have various dorms. A lot of them are suite styles. So a few suites are McAllister Hall, Friendship and Dowling Hall. In Friendship and Dowling Hall, they have the same format. And here are some pictures where you can see them. Barron Ridge is our apartment style dorm facility on campus. And so that when you share with a roommate, and you have another side, and it's 2 bathrooms, I believe, in there. And Leroy Hall is also a suite style. And we have one community called Thompson Hall. So we have many different options for you to choose from. And if you're like, hey, I want to have my own room on campus, then you pay an extra fee for that, and you can have your own room. So many different opportunities for you to have. Student organizations. So we really value a student present on campus. Along with work study and ambassadors, we have different programs for you to get involved. One is Student Government Association, Student Activities, Ministerial Association. We also have fraternity and sorority. So just many different opportunities for you to make your mark on campus and to get to know other students, which is really important on campus. I know for me, getting involved on campus was such a huge thing for me, and it really developed me as a person here. So as I mentioned before, our athletic environment is really huge on our campus. And a fun fact is that we do offer esports. So if you're into gaming, you could potentially get a scholarship to be a gamer on campus and study, which is really cool. We have basketball, baseball, we have competition cheer, cross country. We also have bass fishing, among other things. Spiritual life. And as I stated before, we are a small Christian college. So we offer weekly chapel services. And right now, because of COVID, we're doing it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have Sunday campus church. We have Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We have our Baptist collegiate ministry, which is huge on our campus. So it's many opportunities to grow your relationship with God, to start one if you haven't, and also to develop your spiritual life. So yeah. And right now, currently, we are fully test optional, so you don't have to submit test scores. And depending on where you are, I'm not sure where that will be in your standing, but right now we're currently test optional. For regular admission, we have a 2.75 core GPA requirement. For conditional admission, it's a 2.0 to 2.74. And what that looks like, if your GPA falls in that range, you would have professors look at your file and to see like where should you be placed. And so what is needed is your high school transcripts and all your dual enrollment transcripts. So again, my name is Cherry Young. If you'd like to visit us, we would love to have you to see campus. We have a beautiful lake on campus and students love that. So it's visit.bpc.edu. To apply is apply.bpc.edu. And we also have a code, Probe 321. So if you'd like to contact me, here's my email. And thank you all so much for having me today.
Wonderful, thank you. Hearing from them, we are already halfway through the schools. We've heard from 3 wonderful ones. We have 3 more fantastic schools. You know what they say, time goes by fast when you hear from great colleges. With that being said, the next school we will hear from tonight is St. John's University.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alana. I am from St. John's University. I am going to share a little bit about us today. St. John's University, we are located in New York City. We are just 11 miles east of Manhattan with a full 100-acre college campus, but we also have locations in Staten Island, New York, as well as Manhattan, and 3 international sites as well. Our average class size at St. John's is about 35. And when you look at our complete population of over 17,000 students, I would say that our class experience is pretty unique for a larger school where you are able to get access to your faculty, you're able to really connect with them. We are a Catholic institution. We're actually one of the largest Catholic institutions in the United States, while also being one of the most diverse universities out there with a population representing 47 of the 50 states and over 120 countries. We have a generous scholarship and financial aid program. So we are a private institution, so there is no in-state versus out-of-state tuition. And all of our students at the time of admission are reviewed for merit-based scholarships. So over 98% of our students receive some form of financial aid or scholarship, and our average financial aid packages are about 50%. So just a clear view, we are an actual campus. While we are located in New York City, you will not find large skyscrapers in our area. It's pretty residential. On the Queens campus, you have roughly around 13,000 of our undergraduate students. At our Staten Island campus, you have about 1,500 of our students. And then we do utilize our Manhattan campus for our business majors to have classes there in their junior and senior year. It's located in the East Village, right in the same neighborhood as Cooper Union and NYU, but you would only be able to take classes there. You would not be able to actually live at the Manhattan campus. When you apply to St. John's, you would apply to a specific campus, and that would be either the Queens or Staten Island campus. If you apply to Manhattan, you will select either the Queens or the Staten Island campus to be your starting campus for freshman and sophomore year. Academic majors, we have over 100 different programs. Our most popular areas are anything in the business school. We also have a strong communication arts program, criminal justice, sport management, television and film studies. We have strong sciences with a 6-year pharmacy program that's direct entry. We also offer biomedical sciences, traditional science, as well as 4 different undecided tracks. So if you're not sure about your major, totally fine. You could come in undecided with a Bachelor of Art track or science track, or you could be undecided in business or in our College of Professional Studies. If you're interested in getting an international experience, we do have a campus in Rome, Italy, and Paris, France. Students can have a study abroad experience their first year through a passport program that allows you to complete one of your first year classes for 7 days in Rome or Paris, either in the end of fall semester or the spring semester. And then you can do a full semester opportunity starting your second year. And that could be just in Rome, just in Paris, or you can combine Rome with Paris and Ireland. And you would live in each country for 5 weeks, taking 1 or 2 classes in each of them. For any of our semester programs, the tuition is the same. So scholarship and financial aid go with you. So it is usually a no-brainer for many of our students to study abroad. We are Division I athletics. We have over 17 men's and women's sports. If you know the Big East, which is our conference, basketball is our biggest sport, and we have the privilege of calling Madison Square Garden home. If you're not interested in sports, that's fine. We have over 180 student organizations, student government, Greek life, community service organizations. We have a club for pretty much every culture and major and religion. So there's something for everyone out there on our campus to get involved. And then as far as the location, you're going to have some of the best opportunities for internships being in New York City. This is just a brief showing of what type of company students have interned with. We also have a 94.3% job placement rate, or students have gone on to graduate school, law school, or medical school within the first 6 months. So a lot of strong opportunities and great connections to be made with the majority of our alumni still in New York. St. John's is a part of the Common App. We also have our own application, and we never have an application fee. So the application is always free. We do offer various deadlines like most institutions, but typically we run on a rolling admission. We have been test optional for the last 4 years and will continue to be so. So SATs are not required, but the average student that had them had about a 1200 or a 26 on the ACT, GPA average of a 3.5 out of 4.0 or a 90. And then essays and recommendation letters are encouraged, but not required, depending on your major. And that's us in a nutshell. We do offer a variety of virtual opportunities to visit us, as well as in-person visits are happening on our campus. If you have any questions, here's my contact. Thanks for joining tonight, and good luck with your search.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Just a note, again, if you would like to ask anything about these schools, you do not have to wait until the end. The Q&A is there for you to use. Just make a note if it is for one school to name that school, or if it's for the group to name that is for the group. With that being said, we will move on to the next school, to Toccoa Falls College.
What's up, you guys? My name is Graham, and I am an admissions counselor for Toccoa Falls College. I'm really excited to get to share with you guys today about what TFC is all about. Please, reach out to me. We're located in Northeast Georgia, just about an hour and a half northeast of Atlanta, so very close to the South Carolina border. And our mission is we want to center on Christ and change the world. So if you're looking specifically for a Christian education, TFC might be the place for you. So yeah, let's jump in, and please shoot me any questions that you have. So our goal is to one day become the Christian College of Georgia. A little bit about the school is our namesake is actually comes from a 186-foot waterfall on campus, which is one of the tallest waterfalls east of the Mississippi River. So when you come on campus for an official visit, we'll take you through, let you see the waterfall. You'll get to see, what it is in all of its glory. It's an absolutely stunning sight, and you can see a little bit on the background there, what it looks like, but it does not do it justice for how beautiful it is in person. We were founded in 1907, so we have a long established tradition. We were originally a Bible college and have transitioned into a liberal arts college. So we offer a bunch of different perspectives on different degrees and things like that. In terms of our enrollment, we have about 1,600 students. That includes our online program, but on campus, that is about 700 students that live on campus. So you get a very, very small college feel. You get to know your peers, and you get to grow and develop with them through that. We offer about 35 majors and 43 different minors. So you have a wide range of options to do as you pick what you want to study in college. And we have also the second safest college in Georgia. And for a long time, we were actually the safest college in Georgia. But what's changed for us is someone else, updated their camera system, and we're able to jump us on the list. So we got bumped down to number 2. If you do life at TFC, there are a lot of options. We have 2 different coffee shops. One is a Starbucks, and then one is a campus coffee shop for students who run out of their declining balance to spend in Starbucks. We were ranked 50 most beautiful Christian colleges in the entire nation. So please come check us out just to see how beautiful campus is. If you're into sports but aren't interested in taking on a full sports workload, we have intramurals. We do random tournaments on the weekends, and each month focuses on a different sport. So everyone is involved in a sport and gets to go through a season together. In terms of campus organizations, we have a lot of different options for you as well. We have a Toccoa Falls for Life organization, an outdoor club, a STEM club. We also have health and fitness, a Hmong Student Association, Black Students Fellowship Association, and then an Atlanta Outreach Club. So there's a lot of different options that you can do in terms of getting involved on campus, a lot of different things that you can do to get to know people and develop friendships that we all hear about growing up and getting ready for college. One thing that definitely defines TFC is our passion for mission and outreach. So these are just a few of the different ways in which we go out and we pour into our community and just in Georgia in general. We require our students to do service and outreach hours, so you will be required to do certain community service things. You can take part in our community worship, which is our chapel service. Barnabas groups is our version of small groups that we have on campus, as well as Student Missions Fellowship is a student-led chapel service that we offer. So there's a lot of different ways that we go out and we pour into the community, that we pour into each other, and we're very intentional about developing a tight-knit family here at TFC. Again, your education is going to be Christ-centered. Every degree on campus comes with a built-in Bible and theology minor. So even if you take business or nursing or anything that may not directly or explicitly be related to, Christianity, we still allow you to take and ask you to take, Christian courses so that you can go into your field with a good foundation on what you believe and on your faith. Our average class size is about 13 students, and our ratio is 15 to 1. That number is growing, so it may be a little bit bigger by the time you get here, but currently this year we're at about 15 to 1. Here's a list of some of the degree programs. We have 4 primary schools on campus: our schools of arts and science, our school of Christian ministries, our school of professional studies, and our school of nursing. School of arts and sciences is kind of where more of our general degrees are. So you have biology, communication, counseling, English, general studies for people who don't know what they want to major in, as well as history, philosophy, pre-law, and pre-med. With the School of Christian Ministries, there is Bible degrees you can get, ministry degrees you can get. And one thing that we offer that's very unique is if you are interested in going overseas and doing mission work, we actually have degrees that are built to prepare you to go overseas. And those are our cross-cultural degrees. So you can look at a few of them there. They focus a lot on studying people. They focus on going over and educating people, as well as starting businesses that reach into different countries. And then for our School of Professional Studies, we have business, we have education, and we have music. So if you are interested in any of that, please come check us out. We're very established in all of our programs. And our newest program is actually our School of Nursing. This is going to be our 4th year with a nursing degree. It is fully accredited. You will become a registered nurse by the end of your 4 years at TFC. We do prepare you for taking your nursing exams and everything like that. And the best thing that we offer is, as long as you have the GPA requirements that you need to get into the School of Nursing, you will get accepted. We do not have a limit size on our nursing classes at the moment because we are so new and so young. So you will be invited to, or will be encouraged to come do nursing, and we will not turn you away from doing that as long as you meet all of the requirements.
So just for time, I do have to jump in, but thank you so much. If there's anything else you'd like to add or a link site, please drop it within the chat, but thank you so much.
Perfect.
All right, folks, our last school that you will hear from tonight is Abraham Baldwin College.
Hi, can y'all hear me? Great. Hi, my name is Brooke Jernigan. I am the Assistant Director of Enrollment Management here at ABAC, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about ABAC, who we are, what our programs are, and what we can do for you as a student. We are located in Tipton and in Bainbridge. We have 2 different locations. We have about 3,900 students between both of those locations, and we have an 18-to-1 student-teacher ratio. We are divided out into 4 different schools. Our first school is the School of Ag and Natural Resources. It, of course, is our largest school that we have here on campus, and our programs range from Agribusiness, agriculture with various concentrations. We have a degree in Ag Communication and Ag Education. We've graduated more Ag Ed graduates in the past 2 years than any school east of the Mississippi. We have also got the only K-12 certification in the entire United States. So we're really proud of that. We have an environmental horticulture degree that would prepare you to go work on a golf course, to go open your own landscape company, and then also a natural resource management if you're looking for jobs in conservation, law enforcement, forestry, and wildlife. Our School of Arts and Sciences has a variety of majors. Our biology degree will prepare you to go become a PA, to go to vet school, med school, pharmacy school, dental school. We are getting students into Mercer, UF, they're at Auburn, they're at Mississippi State. So even though we are a small school, we can still provide you some large opportunities and get you to the places that you need to be. We have a bachelor's degree in history and government, a degree in rural community development, and also one in writing and communication. But if there's something at the 4-year level that ABAC just cannot prepare you for, we do have still have an Associates of Science that we can get you your first 2 years to transfer out. Now, ABAC is a 4-year institution. We've been a 4-year school since about 2010. So for the most part, everything that you do here with us will be at that 4-year level. But if there's something, engineering, early childhood, you're not sure, which somebody mentioned earlier is okay. There's a lot of students who are still trying to figure it out. We have the still exploring option. And then we also have the only Associates of Fine Arts and Music Education in the state, with both a vocal and instrumental option. Our music program is one of our best kept secrets. We have a bachelor's degree, an RN to BSN completion program for students who finish our nursing degree. And it is a 2-year ASN program. Our nursing program itself is just 4 semesters long once you have satisfied all of your prerequisites. And you can go to work in any operating room, emergency room, or doctor's office in the state. And it is one of the most widely revered nursing programs throughout the Southeast. And then we have the Stafford School of Business, which offers a Bachelor's of Science in Business, which again is the only one in the state that is offered, and it really focuses on small business ownership, entrepreneurship, marketing, and management. We are big believers in hands-on learning. Yes, we are in agriculture is in our name, but we do provide a lot of different opportunities regardless of your major. We have a ton of students who participate in mentored research. They've presented at national conferences and done really well when they have presented there. One of the ways that you're going to learn how to do something is through an internship. An internship is a requirement for our programs. About 84% of those internships that you will participate in are going to be paid internships. And they vary from state to state. We've had students who've interned at Augusta National. They've interned with the Boston Red Sox. They've gone out to Montana and interned. So depending on your major or where you're willing to go, we can find an internship for you. And study abroad is a huge opportunity. It's about a week-long spring break opportunity where our students go to Belize, London, Scotland, Argentina, and France. Thailand was slated for last year, but unfortunately COVID changed those plans. So we are hoping to get Thailand for a May semester class coming quickly. But it's not just about academics. You've got to learn how to have that school life balance. You've got to too much school and not enough social life isn't much fun, and too much social life and not enough school is not that great of a thing to do. So you want to make sure you have that great student life balance. And we have about 60 different clubs and organizations that students can get involved in. A lot of those organizations are professional organizations. So that will give you the opportunity to take advantage of being a leader in the Cattlemen's Association or the ABAC ambassadors, or NAMA, which is our National Ag Marketing Association. So those clubs will give you the chance for leadership opportunities that you really need to look for while you are in college. That's what employers are going to be looking for. This is where you'll get to live as a freshman. This is ABAC Lakeside. Yes, you can fish in Lake Baldwin, but this is where you will get to live. It is 2- and 4-person suite style living. So the most you'll have to share a bathroom is with one other person. So no community bathrooms at ABAC. So that might be a huge selling point for you. Laundry is also free. So that might be a huge selling point for your families. But it is a really safe campus. It's a great residential option for you. So we would definitely encourage you to come and see for yourself what your options are while you're there. As you can see on the screen how the apartments are laid out. You do have a full-size refrigerator, a sink, and a microwave is included in each room. It's really important when you are thinking about college, what can my family afford? Where am I going to be the most comfortable? What's going to have my major? Where am I going to be the most successful and most challenged? And we feel like you get a lot for a little at ABAC. Our tuition and fees for the entire year is around $4,200 for Georgia residents. Hope will cover about $1,400 of the $2,100 for each semester, so that's a really great value. Your meal plan is around $3,000, and then your housing, if you're in a 4-person suite, it's about $4,800. So it's around $12,000 for the entire year. And we have waived the test scores for this year. So the application and a copy of your high school transcript is what we need to make the admissions decision. And we are hosting weekday visits. You can visit at 9, 11, 2, and 4. Our Stallion Day is coming up on April the 10th, and you can register online at abac.edu/visit. And if you have questions, email us at admissions@abac.edu. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for taking some time to listen to us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Folks, we've heard from so many wonderful schools that we've gone right up to our time, which is always fantastic. I'm going to share a couple of wrap-up notes, but as I share this, if there's any other Q&As to lingering, please feel free. We can still use the chat. But thank you all so much. A big thank you to our reps who shared so much from these fantastic schools, and thank you to our students who spent the time with us. Just a couple notes as we wrap up. As this screen closes out, a survey will pop up. If you could fill that out, that would be fantastic. Once again, this is session number 1 out of 3. So if you haven't filled your next 2 times, please do. There's a lot of great things just like this. And like we said, the link right there is where you can find this. So you can go back in about a week's time and take more notes and see it more. All right, folks, with that being said, I see your Q&A is clear. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and it was great to be with you all. Bye.